Alright. Would you guys like to try and give a small recap of what you did? What do you remember?
Nothing. I remember nothing.
Jerky.
Jerky.
That's literally the only thing that I remember.
Tiny baby shield on
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we tried the penis. We shot. You guys shot his penis off. I don't remember his name.
Yeah,
Dad.
we did shoot someone's penis off.
That is true. There was a penis murder, I believe. If I'm not mistaken.
Yes, there was.
Quite the brutal.
Let's see.
Okay, so you guys fought Chad and Tad, the very unusual and possibly gay, had you guys not killed one or both of them, guards outside the Fusion Queen, which is the Downside King's hideout. It's a bar that they run legitimately, like people come in there all day and night. And the people that visit aren't necessarily like drug dealers or gang members or anything. It just happens to be run by Ferani Nadaz, who is the leader of the Downside Kings, which you guys found out was a recent thing. She took over within the last year and is absolutely brutal. But yeah, you guys rolled up. I believe failed some dexterity checks and or stealth checks, either or. Didn't really matter ultimately. Because you guys got into a fight outside the bar. Fortunately, there's this, well, I can hear my own audio now, whatever that was. Okay, we're good. We're good. Whatever it was stopped, I think. Can't really tell. And you guys can, let's see. Can you guys hear that music? I don't know how loud it is for you. Hopefully you can hear it. Because if not...
open your stream and check it.
Just looping back on itself infinitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys can hear it, then it should be fine. Because you couldn't hear it last time and it wasn't on the stream, but if you can hear it now, it should be. So, Arlo, Poppy, and Shannon, I believe you guys said that you hid the body last time. And I also believe you searched the bodies, and we updated your stuff with the cred sticks and whatnot. And that was how we ended the stream, so... And the stream and the session, because it's more than just a broadcast, it's a friend cast. So you guys are back outside the Fusion Queen without the guards' bodies in the way to denote the violence and the brutal dick murder that you guys committed out here. How do our eponymous adventurers proceed?
Did anyone see us kill these guys?
No one in the bar noticed, because the music is banging, and no one was like really passing by at this point, at this time. So, it's a pretty like happening bar, but this area, like you generally wouldn't come here unless you're going to the bar. So there's not really like passersby or anything like that. So you guys are pretty clear. Which you can roll a perception check to see if maybe somebody spotted you or if there's some surveillance equipment or anything like that.
Do you want to go get my dice? I left it at the table, and I do not want to get up.
Yeah. All right, let me go get my pregnant wife's dice.
Thank you.
Take the entire stream for her to go get the dice.
I forgot it. Yeah, they should be in that basket thing. Thank you. Oh, how was I gonna roll for persuasion?
Oh, exactly. Every roll for persuasion is a nat 20 because I love you. Okay. All right, I'm back. Got my headphones on.
Okay. So we can roll for perception.
Yes, you can roll for perception.
We're up.
Could really annoy people and do doggone. There we go. Put those up. Do the rave effect on these lights. Really piss people off. Okay.
I'm gonna roll perception.
Okay. Please do.
Let's hope we get more than 2s this time. Oh wow,
Yeah.
3. Fancy.
You asked and received.
I don't know.
Mine's a 9.
Okay. Arlo?
Roll of perception.
Yeah. It landed sideways, babe. Which one do you think I should go with, the 10 or the 12?
It's more on the 10.
I think that's more on the 10.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going with the 10.
Yeah, we'll
We're still
allow
using
that.
the half-cracked table, so it landed
Oh,
on
man.
the crack.
You guys gotta get a new table. We'll crowdfund you a table. Okay, yeah, you guys see a couple rats and stuff, but you don't see anybody who's gonna rat you out or call the police.
Push the piece back in.
Nothing's
It's like resetting a bone.
doesn't seem to be anybody around, so you guys are clear.
Okay, I guess we should just go in.
Wait, shouldn't we hide our guns again? First?
I mean, it didn't work that well the last time, but we can try again.
I mean, we're not under pressure now. It's fine.
Okay.
You guys could probably tell from the fact that this is a gang bar. If you can get through the door with your weapons, you're probably supposed to have weapons in there. Like these guys had weapons on them, so the people probably see like guards and stuff, and like people that Ferani or the Downside Kings have hired more than likely walk through with like a pistol or something like that. So if you walk in with weapons, people are just going to assume that you should have them, and no one's going to say anything to you. So
Alright, let's go.
you guys should be good.
Alright.
All right, you guys roll up, open the door, and as you come in, the volume's a little low, but we'll turn it up. So you guys see the interior of the club, which I'm going to have to reveal for you homies. Give me 1 second. As soon as I do this here, fog of war. And boom.
Holy moly.
There you go.
I gotta zoom it out. My
Yeah.
goodness.
You don't have to. You can just look at the one thing. Just be like, here we go. We got this one single speck of the the entrance we can see. So anyway, you guys, you open the door.
Strippers.
Yes, plenty of strippers. Some of those are male, but Roll20 is sexist, and they only have female dancers. So you guys open this up. Despite the way this is lit, for obviously being able to see, it is still somewhat dimly lit. It's it's a nightclub, so it's filled with like sweaty bodies. There's narcotic smoke. The second you guys open the door, like you can see the difference as the light filters through the smoke as it comes out the door. You get these beats pumping out, especially once you open the door. It's just this music just hammering you guys as you step in, almost as hard as Chad like punched you in the chest earlier. So you see this, there's a bar up in the, I'm like having to look over on my map over here on the left, but you see this like bar that kind of like snakes in the top left corner, the northeast corner of the room, or in the northwest corner, sorry. You've got 3 people behind there, look like bartenders, pretty big fellas, but they're just serving drinks and doing their thing. You've got these booths along the south side over here that are full of patrons. They're not quite as discreet as the ones at the Click Clack Club, where you could actually step like into the wall and it would slide closed behind you. But this is sort of a more relaxed environment, more of a party area, and less of like a skeevy sort of like information dive bar. You do see these. You've got these 4 dancer tables, top left, top right, middle, and then well, there's 2 on the top right, and you've got an individual up like singing and dancing on the big stage as well. So all these dancers are moving around on these smaller stages, and you see, let me pull it back up for you guys. You see this, I'm an idiot. I clicked the wrong one. There we go. Over here is it's not letting me click. All right, there you go. So you have this section over here is a door that's marked staff only between the counter and your this what's it called? The clothing, like where you check your jackets and stuff. The front desk. We'll go with front desk. No one's gonna check your weapons here, but yeah, this section right here is a staff only door. And you guys are more than welcome to enter this dimly lit but neon infested locale with you've got folks dancing over here on the thing as well, all female, because apparently only females dance in this universe. But here you go. You guys are free to move about the cabin. Oh, that was unpleasant. Please don't do that again. Whatever that was.
What was it?
I don't know, but it played my audio back, so. Anyway.
Oh, I unmuted. Maybe that was it.
Oh, yeah, that's probably it. Okay.
Weird. Okay. I like the music.
Yeah. Found this guy just for you guys.
I do appreciate the diligent hard work.
So you guys are free to walk past the coat check, which is what this is called, because my brain finally kicked in. You guys are free to walk past the coat check and just like mill about the bar, talk to people, do anything you want. You know, people know it's a pretty strict club. Most people don't know that it's run by a gang. They just think, you know, they're like strict with their security and things like that. So people aren't going to question your presence too much.
Always going to the dance floor.
Right in the middle.
Cool ass nose, baby.
I was just about to say the same thing.
Nice.
Shannon does not want to be anywhere near alcohol. Ever again. But you left Poppy.
No, well, Poppy got off me earlier. That's on her.
That's true.
Him.
Yeah, him. Yeah. Gotta get those right.
Yeah, it's your fault.
You just breaking it down out there? Getting jiggy with it?
All forearms flying all over the place. It's not of any, like, good dance moves, but I'm doing it.
you want to give me an acrobatics check? See how that turns out?
Not necessarily.
Good, because I'm just kidding.
Poppy, do you also want to go to the dance floor, or do you want to go to the bar?
I'm gonna get a drink first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen up.
Shannon's gonna stay outside.
I'm gonna escort Poppy to the bar. So
Okay.
Arlo left him behind.
Yeah.
My little bodyguard.
Yeah, I feel like a club would be even more dangerous than a street for Poppy. She's like a foot and a half tall. Somebody getting a little too loose with a two-step might end the adventure for a certain somebody, so. Excuse me.
Drink a wine from the bottle, baby.
Yes. You guys, I assume you're walking up to this guy here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just looks at you guys, doesn't really talk, it's kind of loud, there's really no point. He just raises an eyebrow and, like, you know, signals for you guys, like, what do you want to drink?
I'll just signal like one drink. Because it's too loud, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know what I want, I'm guessing.
He looks over to Shannon, does the same thing, gives you like a little head nod, like, drink.
I just shake my head and wave my hand.
Okay, he just does like a, okay, come to a bar and don't drink, that's your choice. He reaches under the counter and pulls out a shot glass and just slides it across the thing, and it's just a shot glass full of like normal beer, it's not a shot. But he figured that you'd do better with that instead of like a full bottle, so he just gives you that. And it's just 1 credit because it's like an 1/8 of a beer or something. It's like nothing much. So he hooks you up, like nods, and he just sets several more shot glasses on the thing with like the bottle of beer, and in case you want more. And he reaches down and like starts like cleaning glasses and like moving things and like kind of organizing his workspace and trying to keep like clean for whenever other patrons come up. How's Arlo doing out on the dance floor? I see you've moved closer.
Yes, I did. Going in for kill, brother.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a perception check, and Arlo roll at disadvantage. Roll 2 and give me the lower, whatever you got.
Let's see how it is. It's fucking Arlo at the beginning of the day. Okay.
Yeah, well, you're dancing. It's hard to see on the dance floor.
Alright, I got a nat 20 on my first one. Can we just go with that?
Nope.
One.
I was gonna say if you get another one.
Got a 5.
Nice.
Aw.
So you're looking around and then you just get like caught with like an elbow in the side of the head because somebody's dancing and it just ruins your perception check. So all right, Poppy and Shannon, what do y'all got?
Alright, you ready to move to the dance floor?
No, babe. He wants me to roll a perception check.
Oh.
Yeah, your perception check. Goobers. He's just too excited to dance.
Like,
Wait.
nah, fuck you, Jack.
Am I at disadvantage too?
No, you're not, because you and Shannon are just standing there, like, looking around the club. He's at a disadvantage because he was dancing.
7.
7. Okay.
I got an 11 total.
Okay. Arlo, what did you get? A 5 or something like that?
Yeah.
Okay, so Arlo's too distracted by like all the fine honeys and dude honeys on the dance floor, and Poppy just has trouble seeing over anything, or maybe she's maybe he's like feeling the little like 2 shots of beer so far. But Shannon, you see 2 people walk through this door over here, and you just catch a flash of like a weapon on their hip as they walk in the back room here, and like a bag on their side, which could be full of anything, maybe drugs, maybe money, you're not really sure, but you see 2 people walk through this door back here. Filled, yeah, it could be jerky, with this door that's labeled staff only, so.
Interesting. I don't really feel like getting into another fight. We like just finished fighting.
Said no D&D player ever. You guys, if you guys are hurt, you can.
For a fight. Like, you know what? That one's good.
You guys can do like a 10-minute rest. I'll say that like this environment, if you want to like have a drink, take a minute, you can do your like 10-minute rest, spend a resolve point, and you can get your stamina points back if you guys are hurt at all.
Okay.
I don't know how hurt you guys got, so.
I'm pretty hurt.
Okay. Yeah, just put your stuff back up to full, and you will be good to go. And you'll be down a resolve point.
Sure, that's my resolve.
And we'll say, even though you're doing physical activity, the act of it relaxes you, so you can get your stamina back. You're just kind of like taking it easy. You're not doing any moves that take like too much physical exertion. You're just doing your thing. What's up?
Fist pumping. They always do it.
Full body crumping, yeah.
Forearm.
He gets in a dance-off battle and expends all of his stamina. Dude, I bet Kasatha could breakdance like a mofo.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Got forearms and they're like strong as dicks. I bet you they are good in a dance-off. No 2 ways about it. Alright, so what's next for you guys?
I'm gonna lean over to Poppy and be like, Poppy, I just saw some armed guys walk in that door over there.
Which door? I can't see.
I hold Poppy up and point him at the door.
Oh, that door.
That's extra funny. Just hold him up like Simba in the Lion King.
One of the laser lights just shines on me.
It's the circle of Poppy.
Should we go tell Arlo?
Yes.
Alright, let's go. Let's go dance.
Okay, and then I carry Poppy over to the dance floor.
Nice. The safest method of travel. Dragon transportation. Continue.
Hey, Arlo's got nothing to say. What's up, guys?
Yeah, I was gonna say Arlo's probably busy. He's taking his own time.
I'm like, Arlo, what happened to your face?
Look, man, I turned 1 step too much to the left and they turned too much to the right. I got a little bit of left hook. It's okay. I'm here now. Still vibing. Just vibing.
Alright.
Well,
So,
quit vibing. Quit vibing because we just saw someone with guns go through that door over there.
Quit vibing. Fine.
No time for vibes. We're on a mission.
All right, bet. How do y'all want to take care of this? What do y'all want to do?
Do we know if the door's locked? Like, is there like a... Can we like roll for like seeing if there's like a lock or something?
Like an ID
or like an ID
shit.
scanner?
Yeah, I'll say for like Shannon's roll, she just noticed it's like a pretty normal door. It's like
Okay.
basically like the kind you see in like any sort of utility building or anything like that. Like it's got handles on it, but there's no like door. Chances are, whatever it is, like the building gets locked up when it closes, so they're not worried about locking individual doors. So like the front door has a lock on it, but other than that, there's nothing barring entrance or entry.
We're really relaxed, get you borrow. All right. Well, I mean,
that could be comforting or worrying to you, depending on how you look at it. You gonna walk in?
That's up to y'all. How do y'all feel about that?
I mean, could we pretend like we're security guards? Be a weird bunch of security guards.
I
Yeah,
mean,
like would they know?
depends on who you run into. I mean, like, if whoever hires people for the bar is there, then they might know, but other guards might not know, or like other staff or bartenders and things like that. I mean, like, you guys are massive. I think you have your weapons are pretty evident, and that guy served you a beer, no problem. So, like, they didn't question it. So, depends on who you run into.
All right, I say we just go for it.
Okay.
All right, mates, let's go.
You guys just roll up and open the door.
Yeah.
All right.
Is there a window in the door?
There is no window.
No window, then yeah.
Not that you would know with your piss-poor perception roll, but yeah, there's no.
No.
Okay. So you guys, you walk in, and
I'm
you.
walking there like I'm meant to be there.
That's the way to do it. Just walk in like you're supposed to be there.
Wait, you pick me up first.
Nope.
I thought you were with Shannon. Yeah.
Oh, that's
I would have
right.
picked the dragon up too. Jesus fuck.
He's just like the strongest.
Dragon had an arm wrestling competition over the fucking onion.
Before he got into like
You guys play rock paper scissors to who holds me.
Rock, paper, onion.
rock poppy scissors. Before before Arlo got into the mercenary and like soldiering business, he was actually Mr. Universe. He's actually like a bodybuilding what's it called? Kasatha. So just the strongest Kasatha in the universe. He just picked up a dragon and just piggybacks. She's got what's it called? She's got jerky fatigue. She's all like full and stuff. So but anyways.
Where I'm from.
So you guys step, go ahead and move your characters into the room there, I guess, if you guys walk in like you're supposed to be there. And you guys see there's some like tall, like basically like shelves, but they're circular shelves, like little trolleys almost. You can tell that they're meant to be like portable, with like syringes, bags of powder, like vials of liquid, things like that. Seems to be drugs. You've got standard like alcohol on this over here. It's like shelf. I hope you guys can see those pings. More shelves of what you assume is alcohol. It's just containers of like liquid, and then there's some equipment. It's Aquafina. It's just real cheap.
No.
And then you have crates, and on some of the crates is like some audio equipment, some amps, like you see a mixer, things like that, things that are, you know, relatively valuable to a business like this, and whatnot. But you can tell that they tend to run like most of the business out of here, like the club's business. In addition to some of the more illicit stuff, you don't really know if any of the stuff here is illegal, because there are some narcotics and some drugs that are controlled but not like illegal. They're not criminal. So you step back, you see this, step in the back, I should say. You guys just step back in the club. Just, you know, call it a day. But yeah, your table here, there's three males around the table, just 3 male humans. One seems human as far as you can tell. He's just massively tall compared to the others. This guy right here, he's like 7 feet. Big old dude. Still a medium creature by the rules though. And yeah, there's several entertainment feeds as well. So you guys roll up in this old storeroom here. Plenty of beer, plenty of all that, all this equipment, stuff like that. And then you have a single door over here on the north wall. And as you enter, you see 3 of these guys, pretty sizable, like I said. And then the one guy is tall and like jacked. And you can tell immediately by looking at these guys. You don't need a perception roll or anything. These guys are not just normal staff, they're additional security. Go ahead and roll for initiative as they look at you.
glad I said something about our health earlier.
Yeah.
What to say? What to say?
They immediately notice your weapons and stand up. I will say if you guys will have to draw your weapons, I assume, because you didn't have them out in the club. So that'll be your one movement action. But I will say you guys get a turn before them because they were not expecting you to come in. So you do get a surprise round to act. So your initiative will basically be the order that you three go in, and then once you make your first attacks, like the three of you each make your attacks or your actions or whatever, then it will cycle to where everyone has their initiative together. So
Gotcha, okay.
go ahead
I
and
got
a
a 4.
4. Oh. Okay.
19 total.
I got 17 total.
Poppy, you got a 19, and then you got a 17, you said?
Yeah, overall.
Okay. Well, I mean, Poppy goes first with your attack. Or your action, whatever. You don't necessarily have to attack, but it's probably a good idea.
I always have to go first.
Oh, I know what I'm
You shouldn't have such a high dexterity.
Yeah, you fucking dick off.
Oh, boo-hoo,
So
I got a high...
I have to use a move to pull out my weapon, right?
Yes.
So, guess I'll do that.
Pull that weapon.
I assume you're still, like, dragonborn in it right now? Mounted on
Yeah.
Shannon? Okay.
LMG mounted and loaded.
Poppy Keen. Alright.
I'll be about to pop some caps.
Who's so pop?
He speaks the language of the dragon.
No. You have 2 moves, and your first one was to pull out your weapon.
Yeah. But you have a movement action and you have like an attack action that you can take. So since the movement action, yeah, you took the movement action to draw your weapon. You also have a swift action if you have abilities that rely on that, but I don't think so.
Well, I guess I will shoot the big boy.
Okay.
Shoot big boy in tow. Right in the dick.
And then I say hello to my little friend. It's
me. All right. That guy. Roll your stuff.
Oh,
That sounds unfortunate.
3 natural.
Ooh, that's rough stuff. If you can believe it, that does not hit his EAC.
Oh, wow.
So he is in fact not a puppy in a 2-2. He has a better EAC. Actually, a puppy in a 2-2 probably has a really high dexterity because he's doing ballet. So you probably couldn't hit him anyway. So all right. Up next, Arlo, you got the next shot.
All right, so not drawing my weapon. I'm going to move here, and while doing that, I'm going to raise my shield. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to use my entropic strike and try to hit this first guy right here. How do I ping?
Did you move in addition to drawing your weapon? Oh, never mind. You can move and draw your weapon at the same time because you're a martial class.
Yeah. But instead of my weapon, I'm going to draw my shield.
Okay.
Does that count? Or no, because that doesn't count as a part of a move.
What does your spell say? Because it's the shield that you summon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can look at it. You should have a spell on your character sheet. Yeah, it depends on what it actually says for abilities. I don't have... Oh, Entropy Shield, here we go. Riot Shield forms in place... Oh, you wrote this, didn't you? Because it says one of my limbs.
Yes.
Oh no, emergency bathroom break.
Okay. That's allowable. I feel like a pregnant woman should be able to go to the bathroom. Like,
Yep.
in the middle of anything. Yeah, we'll say that because you're not like even drawing it, you're just summoning it. We'll call it a swift action, and you can go from there. Oh, I almost forgot to switch over to this because I'm an idiot.
So
So
I'm pretty sure the verbatim on that is, as part of a move, you can summon your shield.
oh, okay, then yeah,
Yeah. I'm looking it up
She's
right
using the
now.
restroom, so we might as well just check it.
yeah. I literally almost forgot to switch the stream over to the the club view. I would have been so mad with myself. Yeah, you can.
Yep, star.
Oh my god, why did I do that again?
You having issues with spelling?
He keeps
Yeah.
trying to put Pathfinder.
That's really funny. You trying to?
Reminds me of Apex.
You
As
just-
part of any move action or full action you take, you can create a field of condensed compressed energy. Yeah, so I could just do it as part of a move. It doesn't have to be a move by itself.
Okay, which makes sense because it's drawing a weapon essentially for you as a vanguard.
Yeah.
So, all right, do your thing.
I want to. I'll pull out my sword next.
That's a heck of a punch noise.
I know, right? As I'm pulling that up and getting it ready, I'm gonna take a swift right hook with my entropic strike straight into the dude right here's temple.
Okay,
Trying to like freaking cripple his mind real quick.
cripple his mind. That's really Shannon's bailiwick, but yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm not gonna pull a dragon right now. So.
Okay, roll that bad boy. Roll that beautiful beam footage. You roll a
I got
one.
one. I did.
I'm not gonna make you punch yourself in the dick, but yeah.
That's basically what happens.
So yeah, because these guys are like trying to stand up, you swing at this guy and you kind of like expect him to rise a certain way. But what you don't see is that he has a like augmented mechanical leg that he favors, and he kind of like leans to the side as he gets up, and you just like whiff and don't like quite catch him. So you attack a war veteran who has a disability, so congratulations. You guys are just really hurting people who just try to get jobs here. So it turns out the Fusion Queen actually is like a really like up and up business, and Ferani Nadaz is like just not liked by people because she hires veterans. She actually works for the Space Veterans Affairs. She works for the SVA, and she gives jobs to like veterans and former criminals and stuff like that, felons and stuff like that. So
Little did we know we were the asshole.
yeah, you're the bad guys. Hans, we have skulls on our uniform. Are we the bad guys? Yes, Franz. We are the bad guys. That's a great sketch if you haven't seen it, by the way. Just look up "Are We the Baddies" on YouTube and guarantee you you'll find it. Babe, are you back from your pee-pee break? I do not hear her. She must not be back. Quickly, guys, Vamp, what's your favorite pizza? Okay, so you whiff your shot here, and we can just retroactively toss her attack in there. Oh look, here she is. All I had to do was talk about skipping her, and she showed up. Okay. Poppy, did you rolled to do a ranged attack, right? That's what that was?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, Poppy whipped his ranged attack, and Arlo whipped his melee attack because he tried to attack a war veteran who had a fake leg and wasn't planning on the limp. Shannon, which of these fine upstanding citizens would you like to attack?
Oh no. Okay.
And do you want to toss Poppy on the floor before you move up and do whatever? Actually, I guess you can't move up because you already used your move action to draw your weapon, I assume. But go ahead.
Yeah. I'm just gonna shoot at. Which one did Arlo and Poppy attack? Which ones, I guess?
I swung at this guy. Poppy swung at this guy.
Okay.
I would love to see Poppy fist fight a guy who's 7 feet tall. Sorry, babe, what'd you say?
Oh yeah.
I guess I'm just gonna shoot at the other guy, the one that no one's.
This guy right here? This
Can't
is...
see because my character's
Oh, yeah, the guy on the bottom left. Also known as Supply Room Guard C, as I have labeled him. So... name is pending on whether or not I find something funny for this guy to have. This is Dale, by the way, right here. This is
Not
Dale.
Tad and Brad. We're
Yeah.
not doing that.
Tad and yeah, Tad and Chad.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got Dale so far. Dale's the war vet.
I think I'm gonna throw these dice out because I rolled a 5.
Oh, that's very sad.
Man, we're just all whiffing it right now.
Yeah,
We should
you
find
guys,
out, like, sorry guys, sorry.
you guys are concerned that you might be the bad guys. It's messing with your focus. Okay. So yeah, you guys like storm in here really, and these doors are weighted, by the way, so these like close behind you. Don't worry about people seeing you. For convenience, and also because I don't want to have to deal with the fallout and implications of you murdering people as like shots go wild and kill these guys back here. So kill indiscriminately, I suppose, as you did outside the bar as well. Okay, so these guys see you walking with weapons, start to rise and like draw their weapons as well. After your incredibly effective combat round, your surprise round, which the funny thing is, in a surprise round, if you are the ones who are surprised, you have a -2 to your AC, and you guys still didn't hit these guys, which is very sad. Yeah, it's pretty rough. Anyway, tall guy here is I'm gonna straighten him out on the character board here. That way he's actually on the grid and not sitting in the chair like a schmuck. He throws the chair to the side. Don't worry about it. So he stands up to his like full 7'2" self or whatever. Sees you swing it at Dale, who he served with in the Space Gulf War. Sure, why not? And he levels his pistol at you. You would think a guy his size would use a melee weapon, but you'd be wrong. Don't assume things about people. So he takes his attack roll real quick, and he rolls a 22. Guys,
Cheating.
I assume that hits. I'm using an online dice roller, so blame the internet. Because I don't want to be rolling dice on my mouse pad and just like have it scoot across the floor, and then I have to like unplug my headphones and all that junk. All right, let's see. Where did my mouse go? Where did my mouse go? He does 2 damage to you. Right to old Arlo. And then go ahead and knock that 2 damage off. Bless you, that's adorable. And then it's Poppy's turn. Poppy has the collector self because the dragon sneezed and launched her across the room.
I'm gonna do the missiles.
Nice. I'm a full supporter of the magic missile. Let's go. I like it.
I waited for this moment for all my life.
Before the missiles come flying, you hear a little onion. She starts flying across the room.
I say hello to my other friends.
So how do you cast magic missiles? How does Poppy utilize the technomantic forces around him?
Yeah, how did you do it? He's not going to give you a description on how to do it, babe. How do you? He's asking you how to do it.
Roleplay it. Tell me how this tiny onion technomances his way.
With a giant like ballista, and or like, what do you do?
So, I can't jump off with her.
Correct.
He wasn't ready for this question.
No, I was not ready.
I mean, you could jump off because you're not readying a weapon. You're casting a spell, so you still have a movement action.
Okay, so I'm gonna hop off, slide down, use my tentacles to bring out the missiles, and just chuck them at him.
I like it. In fact, I love this. The other funny thing is, you're seating currently, which gives you a bonus to your acrobatics. So you jump off and just like float down like a dandelion on the breeze as you like hit the ground. And they're like, "Oh, that's so cute!" And then like the forces of like technological magic just launch out of your tentacles. And who do you attack with your 3? Are you doing? It's 2, right? Because you're not doing a full action.
That is something I don't know.
Ooh, fortunately you have a tractor sheet you can look at. Correct.
Yeah, be spells.
It would indeed be spells.
Where are those spells?
Magic missile.
God.
Two missiles of magical energy that strike targets unerringly. So roll your
All right.
1d4 plus 1, homie. Roll it twice, technically.
Yeah.
Roll it twice?
Yeah, because there's one for each. You guarantee.
Yeah.
So 3 for the first one,
Go for
and
it.
Who do you attack, though?
oh, tall guy with the 3,
Okay, tall guy with a 3.
and
We're sitting
then
here assuming a tall guy is actually a paperweight.
Is
I'm
that
gonna hit this guy for the 2.
okay? Old Dale. So that's with the plus 1, right?
That's
This is
without the plus one.
Yeah.
One tall guy and 3 small guy.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so those numbers are what you rolled on the dice. That wasn't with the plus 1.
Correct. Yeah, those were the nats.
Okay. God me. All right. Whoops. Nope. That's wrong. There we go. Okay.
Oh.
All right. Anything else for your turn? You've done your movement and your attack action.
Did I slid? Did I like be right here instead or whatever?
Yeah, because it's within
Or-
5 feet. I'll say you can jump diagonally down onto the ground.
Okay.
Like when you jumped, you
Alright.
just floated. You just like onion piloted yourself to that square. That's fine.
You power slid for 5 feet.
I,
That'll be my move.
all right. Arlo, that's your turn, bud.
Alright, now I'm gonna draw my sword.
Sounds
You're
good.
like, yeah, Bill.
Full time.
I just bit my lip, son of a bitch.
Roll a natural 1. I didn't know your character had oral dexterity. We will explore that at a later date. Oh, was it Mickey Mouse?
Alright. Why don't I have my sword in my freaking attacks?
It should be in your equipment, but yeah. You can put it in your attacks as well.
Where is it?
What do you mean?
Oh, this is Rachel. What?
I had mine up.
No. How did that happen? You went over to my character sheet and then pulled up yours. I've got yours right here. I was like,
We're
what's
gonna
going on?
crowdfund to get each of you your own laptop, just like, and you guys can play in separate rooms.
Okay,
Mom said it's
1d8.
my turn. Yeah, it's 1d8 plus 3 slashing. Yeah.
All right, so
Mom said
I'm
it's my
going
turn
to
with the
attack,
sword.
This guy's prosthetic leg.
All right, dick move. With the sword or with an entropic strike?
Yeah, no, with my sword this time.
Okay.
My sword does more damage anyway. All right, if I hit, Falcon punch with a 9. Plus nothing.
He really? It's an attack. It should be at least +1 for your basic attack bonus, and then whatever your strength modifier is.
Oh, attack +3. No, that's my damage +3.
You sure about that?
Oh, it says +3 in the attack thing though. So
That's the +3
yeah,
is for
that's-
damage. Yeah. It should be your basic attack bonus plus your strength modifier for your attack roll.
strength modifier is a 1, so okay, a 10.
Is it really?
Man, my strength modifier is a 1.
That's crazy.
Why do you only have 2?
Yeah, I guess so. I was thinking it was higher, but yeah, okay. So +2, you got an 11. Is that it?
Yeah. Where's the other one coming from? The strength and then the what? Sorry.
Your basic attack bonus. So Shannon and Poppy have a. Okay, you guys are level 2. So your basic attack bonus might be 2. Let me look real quick at your character sheet. I really should have. No, your basic attack bonus is still 1 for now. So +1 for your basic attack bonus, +1 for your strength. So +2 total. So an 11 does not hit his KAC. Because
I'm gonna sleep.
I've had enough with this mission. Okay. All right, then old Dale is gonna turn around, and we'll say Dale is here for ease of use here. I'm gonna move this guy to this spot as well, just for that way they're like all on the map or whatever.
Three?
Yeah, there's three. No, I said there was three.
I know. Still.
This guy. Okay. And he is going to roll. So Dale is going to attack Arlo, obviously, because he attacked him, and his leg, which he got from the VA, and has been modified by his good friend. He got a. You guys are not gonna like this. He got a 20 total. It's not a natural 20. And that is. Yeah,
Oh, fuck ever. Roll the damage.
that's a 2. That is 8 bludgeoning damage. But you have a +1 to your AC. Oh, actually, never mind. Yeah, he hit high enough. He hit high enough that the AC doesn't. So yeah, it's
Got it.
2, 5. So yeah, 5 damage.
Wait, 5 damage.
Yeah, he rolled a 3 on the D6, and then oh no, I'm sorry. It's yeah,
You said
3.
8 at first.
Did I? Should
Yeah,
I?
you said 8 first.
You said 8 bludgeoning.
Okay, he rolled a 3 on the D6, and then +2. No, it's just 5.
Okay,
It's
cool.
a 9.
Say less. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, sorry. I don't know where I got 8 from. Whatever.
I was like, dude, that guy just critted me.
Yeah, no, he rolled a 3 and then he gets a +2 for the damage, so 5. Sorry about that.
I'm good.
Keep me honest. He does 87 damage. You know what? You guys interrupted their poker game.
We're all dead.
Okay. Everyone's dead. And then this guy, who will remain unnamed, moves over here and takes aim at the dragon, who for some reason no one is worried about in this particular situation. But this guy has been on enough different planets to understand what dragons are capable of. So he is going to roll. He rolled... what is that? He rolled a 12 for EAC, babe. To hit Shannon.
I wish I could print my character sheet or something. It's so annoying.
I will pull it up for you. Your EAC is 11, I think. It is. Oh yeah, it's 10 because it's minus the 1 for the dexterity. So.
Ridiculous.
Okay, so that hits, and then that, because it's a pistol, doesn't do nearly as much as the club. So. Just 2 damage.
Ooh.
And then it's your turn, Shannon. Do your thing.
So wait, those 2 points come off of what now?
Your stamina.
Stamina.
Yeah, stamina first.
So since he shot at me,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cast Mind Thrust.
Ooh, I like it.
Where is he? Because now I can only see
He's
2.
he's over here.
Oh.
This ping right here. He's kind of like, hang on, I'll turn him because he's sort of like in line with the.
Okay, that's right.
There you go. He's like kind of in line with the thing.
What do I add to my rolls again? I've been rolling so low. I haven't paid attention.
Your for your mind thrust.
Down for water.
It should be, I believe it's in your character sheet. I'll double check real quick. I don't want to tell you wrong. D20 plus your wisdom modifier,
I'm gonna warm water.
which is 2 for you, so
16 total.
16. And then he gets what is it, a wisdom saving throw? This spell has no effect on creatures without an intelligence. Divine overloaded with a hit of psychic. Okay. All right. He's gonna roll. And then minus that. He fails. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Mind fuck this man.
We're gonna do
Arlo commands it.
Gonna get him.
Oh, what is that moving sound? Oh.
What'd you say, babe?
14 damage.
14. Big chunky damage. Yeah, that attack does a lot of damage. It's 2d10, I think.
It is.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yay.
And it gets even stronger whenever she gets higher. It gets up to like 60-10 or something, but that's like way down the road. Okay. You said what? How much damage? Sorry.
14.
14. All right. This guy just collapses and like slumps against the wall. He knew that you were dangerous for some reason, and like right before the mind thrust like takes full effect on his consciousness, he just sees like the war that he fought and like dragons just like attacking the buildings where he was like pulling security in the past. Unfortunately, he like got out alive, but he always held grudges against dragons. And a part of him feels like justified in this moment, being attacked by a dragon for like an unknown reason. He doesn't understand why you're here. But he also wonders like maybe if he had been kinder to other dragons, maybe the universe would have taken care of him and this would have never happened. But he'll never find out because he slumps to the ground as like blood trickles out of his so we just click over here. Blood trickles out of his ears as he like slumps and falls against this, and you hear like the clatter of like glass bottles as he like knocks this whole shelf off over here. And that guy is out of the fight. Shannon's not happy about not having anything. All right, and then it is we'll call this man Sam. It is Sam's turn. Sam, the 7-foot-tall giant. Sam. He sees you kill this guy, and he's like tempted to like give you money because he hates this guy. This dude is like an insufferable racist and just hated dragons. This guy doesn't really like dragons. He's got nothing like, he doesn't really care about them, but he's got nothing against them. And he just thinks racism is stupid. But he like didn't want this guy to die, but he's not really going to cry about it. So he's going to continue trying to protect Dale, his friend, from the war, and attack Arlo. He is going to level his pistol again. Big surprise.
Why does he ever unlevel his pistol? He should just keep it empty. He knows he's going to shoot me.
You're right. You're right. It's already leveled. He you know what it was? He saw you like hit Dale, and he was like, "Ah!" And he like moved the pistol like out of the way. He was afraid he was going to hit Dale with like a second shot. All right. He rolled a. Math is hard. He rolled a 10 for your EAC. He's being attacked by Skeletor. Eat that, He-Man! Suck my armor! Alright,
I should have a 13 right now, so I'm good.
Yeah, alright. And then that is Poppy's turn. Also, that's my goal, by the way. With the exception of the skull head, I want to look like He-Man, or like Skeletor. I just want to be jacked. Wear purple and have like a hot wife, which I've already done like 2 of those things, so I'm good to go. I just got to get jacked. I'm married to a giant dragon. Let's go. Poppy, you up?
All right, I'm going to yell out, "Hey, leave him alone, tall boy!" and then put my pistol sideways and try to shoot him.
Kill shot.
Yeah, kill shot.
I like the idea of Poppy turning it sideways with the tentacles and then just like holding it with your hands like on the bottom to brace it. With the tentacles like, break yourself, pull on the trigger. All right, you take your shot.
She put my hat on. This is what's happening here.
There you go. Just finishing them off.
She got a 6.
6. Plus your dexterity modifier because it's a ranged attack. Oh, my computer froze. I don't know what we were doing because the computer froze.
It's my turn again. What? Yeah. That's what we were doing. Yeah. Arlo to turns.
Who went last?
I missed.
Okay.
Yeah, Rachel definitely yes.
The last I said was it was a 9.
Okay, and then plus your dexterity modifier.
Oh,
No, that was what.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, that's a big old whiff, and then it is actually Arlo's turn, even though you're a liar.
Kill shot.
So.
All right, take another swing. This time I won't go for this guy's prosthetic.
Okay.
I'm gonna go for his. Which arm is holding his weapon?
His left hand.
His left. Okay, so I'm gonna go for like an across the body strike into his left like elbow. Try to sever his arm.
Okay.
I missed. I'm definitely gonna miss this time.
7.
9.
Oh, that's so sad. A lot of 9s. This is a German club, just a lot of 9. 9. 18 9s. Okay. Yeah. Well, unsurprisingly, that missed. So old Dale is getting real fed up with this here treatment of service members. Okay, like he just got this job, and they like because he could shoot, and he was good with his hands, and he's always real nice to people, except for maybe Kasathas, and this ain't really helping his predisposition towards not liking Kasathas. So he's gonna go ahead and roll. 12, 15. Does a 15 hit your KAC? Kinetic.
Hey, yeah.
Okay. Then he is gonna roll 1d6. Or, 2. That is 6 damage.
Ooh!
Six bludgeoning damage right to your stamina. Let that teach you a lesson about disrespecting this planet's, this space station's service members. I lost my leg for your freedom, forearm boy. And that is his turn. And that is Shannon, you're up next.
Oh man, I'm really afraid to attack Dale. He's pretty pissed. So I'm gonna attack the other guy.
I killed 50 men.
I'm gonna shoot at the other guy.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness. Stop. How do I turn that stuff off?
Shoot at Sam. For what is it coming from?
It's coming from the computer's keyboard. Anytime I click on something, it just like, boop.
Yeah, when you click on stuff, it pops stuff up in the chat. Roll
Yeah.
20, that's the
Yeah, if you click on the actual thing, it'll roll it.
Well, I'm just trying to see the description on it.
So when you go to, one second, when you go to click on stuff to see the description, don't click on the actual bar. Just click on the, there's like a little like expander thing. It's like 4 arrows pointing out. If you click on that, it'll expand it. Yeah. Otherwise you'll roll it. Okay, what were we saying, babe?
Do I add anything when I roll the shoot?
Dexterity modifier.
Oh, a 4.
You rolled a 4?
-1.
Okay. Yeah, you shoot at Sam here, and you hit this like the wall back here, and it just knocks like a shelf off, and like syringes and like bags of powder just like explode behind this guy as you unload one of your azimuth laser pistol rounds, charges into the wall behind him.
I'm gonna go. I meant to do that.
Yeah, we're on drugs. So Sam doesn't take too kindly to people attacking his friends, and doesn't take even more too unkindlier to attacking his drugs, which he sells and does not partake of. Wink, wink. In case Ferani is listening somehow. So he will, for the first time in the fight, abandon Dale, the man who he probably doesn't have feelings for, because that would be too much of a theme like these guys out here. But he is going to aim over and attack Shannon. Go ahead and roll that D20. That is a 12 to your EAC.
I think it hits.
Okay. I believe it might, because you have pretty basic armor on as a mystic, I think, so. Ranged is that is 3 damage to your stamina.
Oh no.
Yeah, thank one of the many gods that exist in this universe that I spent so much time at the range practicing for this job that pays minimum space wage. Surely a change will come and Dale and I will get paid better so we can go space fishing in our free time.
Wait, did someone hit me for 2 damage before, too?
I believe so.
Okay.
Because he shot at you earlier, this guy did. The one that you liquefied. Okay.
My stuff was still full, and I was like, no, that's wrong.
Oh, yeah. And then that is Poppy, your turn.
So I'm gonna use my energy ray.
Okay. Love it.
I'm gonna use fire.
Give me fuel, give me fire.
Actually, can I change that to acid? That's
You already
pretty
said it. No, yeah, you can do it.
Okay.
Hey, bro, we gonna trip balls today.
Yeah, you can do. You said you want to do acid damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Ranged attack against EAC.
And then it's 1d3. Okay. Damage.
What's up?
What'd you get?
19.
Oh.
19.
Plus 3, I think.
That does not matter. It hits.
Yeah, I know.
These guys just have like basic like leather armor on mechanically, but yeah, they're in the same kind of like jeans and a t-shirt that the other guys are in. So. And they don't have spell resistance, believe it or not.
I'm gonna hit this little guy.
Okay. Not Dale. Just melts his leg. Okay. Well, did you roll your damage already, or?
I need to type it in.
Okay.
Because they don't see it. Can you do that, hon? 1d3.
I mean, if you want to trust me, I can roll it on here. But if you
do it.
yeah, you can. I mean, you can use the dice roller in the thing as well, I guess. I forgot that the. I mean, there's also these over here on the left as well. Oh, actually, no, it doesn't have D3s. What the heck? That's weird.
How do you roll with D3? I don't even remember how to do the roll on this thing.
You have to slash roll. This man's never played video games. There you go, max damage.
I did. Look at the first one.
You put a space between the 1 and the D.
Oh.
It's yeah. It's slash.
Pretty.
It's slash roll 1d3. Yeah. So. So that's 4 damage, I think, right? 1d3 plus 1.
Yes.
Okay. So 4 acid damage to homeboy. All right.
Can I do it at his face? Like his eyes?
Yes, you can.
Over here. Going for the eyes.
Yeah. I will say. I kind of wish you had told me that before. What did you roll on that?
A 19 nat. 22 total.
Yeah, sure. We can say that you can roll it in his eyes. You get one of them, you don't get both of them, but it splashes like on his face, and you notice that he already has like burn marks like on his neck and like going down from the war, so it just like re-burns all of that like scar tissue, and like burns his neck and burns like his face, and he has like scars, like not like burn scars, but just like combat scars, like running through his beard. And he just goes, "No, not again!" And he takes his shirt and like tries to like get his shirt off to get the acid like as far as he can, and he like tears the shirt off as you like splash acid across this poor man.
50 Shades of Grey up in here. Okay.
And, 50 Shades of Green. And
That's it?
Oh my god, sorry. I did it.
do it again. Do it again. See what happens. There you go. So yeah, we dealt the damage. Shannon, no, it's Poppy's turn, Arlo turn. There you go.
Okay, I'm gonna yet again go for homeboy here with my sword.
All right.
I don't even feel like rolling anymore.
For some reason, they're not changing the song in this club. It's just the same like slow Euro beat the whole time.
You
But,
need to use the internet, babe.
Dude, did I get a fucking 1 again?
3.
Oh my. I'm just sitting here like flailing wildly with my eyes closed.
Look, man, since you trained to become a vanguard, you just, you relied on it too much. Maybe your trainer told you, a man as important as his tools, but you just decided to use your entropic strike all the time. You gotta practice, man. You gotta study the blade, homie. I get it. That's what peak performance looks like. Yeah. So you whiff the big one. Old Dale's up. Dale's pissed. Dale's a little drunk, even though he's not supposed to be drinking on duty. He's tired. He's tired of people messing with him while he's just trying to work, earn money for his wife, who's ungrateful and spends all of his money. And he's not very respectful of her, and that's why she does it. And he kind of deserves it. They deserve each other ultimately, and he rolled a 13. I don't know if that'll hit your KAC, Arlo.
It's exactly my KAC.
That is unfortunate for you, but it's fortunate for Dale.
Yeah, my shield only helps my EAC, right?
Does it say that?
Oh, fuck.
I'm pretty sure it just helps you in general because it's a shield. It blocks physical attacks. It's also going to block energy attacks because it's a entropic force of the universe nonsense shield. I think it just adds +1 to your AC, like both ACs.
Okay. Well then technically
The best
if you
kind.
go off that, it doesn't hit me.
Okay. An unfortunate day for Dale, the maybe wife beater, but probably not, because any woman who would be with a man like this would stab him for laying a hand on her. So instead, he takes out his frustration at work on people who wander into the back room, specifically onion people, forearm people, and giant dragons who melt his friends' brains. And he's probably, if he survives, going to drink himself into a coma tonight because he missed that in front of his friend Sam, who won't judge him. But due to toxic masculinity and sociocultural economics in this part of the universe, he doesn't understand that. So he thinks his buddy's going to judge him. There's a lot going on in this club. It's a very emotionally peaked location. It is Shannon's turn.
I don't know, man.
Go ahead, make these guys' lives more complicated.
Dale's making me kind of sad, so I'm gonna try and cast Mind Thrust on him too.
Truly an open-minded and respectful way to deal with your problems. I don't like the way you make me feel. I'm gonna annihilate your brain. What'd you say, babe?
I got a 1.
You got a 1? Ooh, it fizzles. And you are out of spell slots. Do you get 2?
I think I have 3.
Okay. I'll look it up real quick because you may need that spell slot. Mystic spells, no. Should be spells per day. Level 2, you get 2 level 1 spells and an extra one because your wisdom is what, 12 or 13? Yeah. So yep, you have 3. You are down to 1. Even if it fails, you still expend that spell slot for the day. So, I don't think spell slots come back from a short rest. I think you have to take a long rest to get your. Yeah, because it's per day. So yeah, it'll be. You've got 1 for the rest of the day.
Cantrips count as spell slots?
They're level 0 spells, so no.
Okay.
You can just rip through those bad boys. Honestly, like cantrips are one of those things where like if it says it lasts 60 seconds, like dancing lights, you can just be like, hey, I'm just going to refresh dancing lights every time it expires, and then we just don't have to think about it.
Okay.
Stuff like that. So like for cantrips, for other ones you can also be like, yeah, I just burn it out. Just use all my spell slots on this spell. So yeah, go ahead and do whatever you got to do. Do you want to move or draw a weapon or anything, babe? Because that's just your attack action.
Said no, I'm just gonna keep standing.
Okay, that is your prerogative. And then it's old Sam's turn. Sam's had a day. Sam wasn't even supposed to work today. Sam was supposed to be off.
Oh no, that's the worst.
Boy, Lord,
Yeah.
they know.
But this guy over here just pissed off the guy, one of the bartenders, and so Sam had to come in and work that guy's shift. And he is what we like to call in space shift pissed. Whenever you have to work a shift you weren't supposed to work. So he rolled a 10 against your EAC, Arlo.
Nope.
Nope. Misses.
Feel my pain, asshole.
He hits the wall back here and scores it a little with the azimuth pistol, but doesn't really damage anything ultimately. There's nothing stored there. It doesn't hit you, despite the fact that you're huge. It's not often he sees somebody like height-wise, physically on par with him, so maybe he's used to shooting at smaller targets. Like Womp Rats back on Tatooine in my T-16. The Star Wars reference for some of you who probably got laid. Don't know what Star Wars is. Okay, and then it is Poppy's turn. See what you got.
How do I check how many spell slots I have? Is it 2 for me too?
1 second. I'll have to look it up. It should say on your character sheet.
Yeah, I have 2.
Okay.
Well, spells per day is 3,
Oh.
but this thing says 2 over here. So.
So at level 2, a Technomancer gets 2 per day plus. What's your intelligence score?
16 total.
Her
16.
mod's 3.
What I asked. Yeah, you only get +1. Here, so you get 3 a day.
Okay. I'm gonna use the missiles again.
Okay. You didn't use that outside here, right?
No.
So you're
No.
this will be your second slot.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, you saved him except for that one cool trick that you showed some of the honeys at the bar where you're like, check this out, and then you like got some skeevy dudes. Okay. Go ahead and do your roll.
You don't have to roll for an attack.
Oh, wait, I don't?
They
Yeah.
hit.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the only spell I think that I know of in Starfinder that always hits. They like track or some nonsense.
Okay. So my first one was a 2, and I'm gonna hit big boy
Okay.
over here.
Before you continue, did you use a full attack or
Yeah.
are you just firing 2? Okay. Okay, so
Wait. What? Full attack? What does that mean?
So a full attack means that you use your you forego your move action to attack like as your full turn, which means that like for anybody who's taking a melee attack or a ranged attack, you can attack twice and you take a penalty. But for your spell specifically, it's a regular attack is 2 magic missiles. If you do a full attack, it's 3 magic missiles.
Oh, I'll do full
Yeah.
action then, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's why I was asking because I didn't know if you were going to try and move or what.
1 missile per guy, though.
Oh,
No,
That's
that's not
right.
true.
1 missile per target.
That's
It
not
says
true.
it
in
does
here.
say that. It says
Mm,
can't target specific. Oh,
Hold on.
wait.
You can target a single creature or several creatures,
Yeah.
but each missile can strike only one. Oh, each missile. Okay, well then yeah, you could. Never mind. I'm fucking
Yeah,
dumb.
yeah, you
Okay.
can't like wanted ricochet them like through 19 people. But yeah, so you can do 2 and 1, or you can do 3 or whatever.
Okay, so the first one, I'm hitting the guy on the left for 2.
She hit him, Sam.
Okay, old Sammy.
My second one was a 4. I'm gonna hit Dim and Dale.
Old Dale.
Hell, I'm gonna do the dome.
And I got a 1, and I'm gonna hit him on the left again.
On a left.
So-
I like that you guys are adopting the accents. That's cute. My dick.
Give him a good old dick twist.
You did 1 foreskin damage. Good luck. Call that the old Technomancer special.
one tiny missile goes along the floor and just comes up his pants. And just
You didn't know Poppy was a moil. He's actually a Jewish onion, specialized in technomantic circumcision.
Oh my god.
Can you imagine being in a battle and then getting circumcised?
I would leave. That's the last fight I get in for the rest of my life. I'll go become like a priest or like a doctor or something and spend my days serving humanity in the kindest way possible. Why are you the way you are? Because somebody cut the tip of my penis off in a fight. That's why. Okay. Poppy, Arlo, it's your turn. And unless you have any like combat banter or swift action you want to use, Poppy.
Closing remarks.
Closing remarks. Say, invoke a moment of silence for that guy's foreskin.
I'm gonna look at Arlo and be like, yo, don't miss this time, okay?
Arlo's just gonna give her a glance over his shoulder as he swings blindly at the guy.
Give me a spite check.
I got a 10 plus 2, that's 12. Does that hit?
10 plus 2 on your spite check. Are you doing entropic strike or?
No, I'm just trying to hit it with the sword again. I'm like, I'm not even looking this time.
Okay, yeah, you hit him. Dale, I assume, right? Because that's the one you. Yeah, you strike Dale somehow. Like looking back, you manage to actually like be slightly more physically calibrated and coordinated, and you actually strike him when you're not looking at your target or trying to aim at all. So instead of using skill, which you seem to lack with your blade, apparently, historically speaking, pure dumb luck and spite got you there. So roll your damage. Your 1d8 plus 90 or whatever your freaking longsword is.
That is a... There's a 0 on the d8? That's a thing?
Wait.
Are you serious? There's a fucking 0?
Are you sure it was
That's not accurate. Are you sure it's not an 8?
3, 4? This is not the right dice, babe.
Oh. Well, fuck it. I'm just gonna use...
Did you roll your percentage dice?
He rolled a 10. A d10.
There's not a 0 on a d10 either, so... Oh yeah, never mind, yeah. I was talking about... Yeah, it's...
What do you get?
2.
I hit him with 5.
5? Okay, you hit Dale, right?
Yeah, hit good old Dimmy
Yeah.
Dale.
Yeah, okay, yeah. He's right there. Yep. You kill him. How do you kill him? Describe your murder of a, as far as you know, mostly okay warbet.
So I was just like kind of doing that fencing move that they do, right? And while looking at the onion, and I realized my blade snag. And I look back real quick in complete astonishment as I see my blade cut straight through the guy's throat.
Ooh. His already acid burned throat. Nice. And he looks you in the eye and he goes, and then just dies because you cut his throat. And he collapses. Falls back on the table here and knocks like the chips and like some of the money and the cred sticks. Just falls back.
I was gonna save those for later.
Not like chips you can eat.
Shannon got
Oh.
Poker chips.
See, my mind went to poker chips, and she was like, "I'm gonna save those for later."
Not Tostitos, no. She flies into a barbarian rage.
Bowls of peanuts or whatever. Like,
Oh my god. Okay, and for my move action, I'm gonna move here. Oh my god.
Ridiculous. Okay. Yeah, you guys go ahead and after Shannon, it'll be another time. But let me zoom in actually on this real quick so I can.
I have to leave in like 10 minutes, 15.
Okay. Well, don't miss. Let me. Where'd my thing go? Come here, freaking Google Chrome. It all looks the same. There we go. Because I have 2 instances of Roll20 pulled up, I was trying to figure out which one. Okay. We are down to one guy. Who just went? Shannon?
That was Arlo.
Oh, Arlo, yeah. So Shannon's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot. I think Sam.
Yes, Sam is the only one still standing. I will remove these guys for ease of view.
I'd be like, Samuel, it's been real.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna shoot at him.
Okay. You will. It's range, so it'll be -1 for your dexterity, and it'll be a -2 because he's engaged in melee combat with a teammate. So you're having to shoot around your teammate. So -3 ultimate.
Okay, well I got a 12, but now it's a 9.
Okay. Does not hit, unfortunately. You like wing him, but he's too amped up on adrenaline and like rage at this guy attacking him at his job to like notice that you've hit him at all. So
It's really the loss of Dale.
yeah, Dale, and my horse skin, my best friend, and my wife's favorite thing about me. She always used to tell me, Sam, I married you for your foreskin, but I stayed for the cooking. And I really hold that. I really hold that close to my heart in times like this. He rolled a 9 on his. He drops his pistol, which you can do as a swift action. By the way, it doesn't count as a move action. And he uses his move action to draw his club. It's like a extendable, like billy club kind of thing, like a riot switch, if you will. He's gonna try and whoop you with. And he swings, but I don't think a 9 hits, so he whiffs. Back to Poppy.
Arlo just laughing in his face. Ah!
I'm gonna flamethrow his butt. He's my enemy.
I'm right in front of it. Oh, I was like, don't actually flamethrow him. I'm right there.
Wait,
Flamethrow.
yeah. Can I even use that since he's in the way?
Yeah, it's just a spell. You got it. That's like shooting him.
Okay, so I roll.
Weird.
What'd you roll?
2.
She doesn't hit.
I did not hit.
Aww. So sad.
Yeah, that would have been so
Did
fun.
you want to move or anything?
Yeah. How far can I move?
You can move 30.
You can move six squares. I think you actually can move like 4 or 5 squares because you're a small creature. But you should be good.
Can I go diagonal into the side?
Yes.
You just have to count it out.
Not that far. So the first diagonal is 10 feet, and then the next diagonal is 5. So if you move 2 diagonals, that's 15 feet. So this would be 15 feet.
I can't see, babe. So 5, 10, and then can I move like right? Oh my gosh, no!
Oh, don't pick me
I'm
up
trying
too.
not to. There.
Okay.
Not left.
That'll get you. Yeah. If you need me to move you, just let me know because I have it zoomed away and I can move you just fine. I can also eject you from the game. Red card.
Oh,
Okay. And what are you doing?
I think that's all I can do right now.
Oh yeah, because you took an attack already. Yeah.
I'm coming for you, bud.
Arlo, what you got? Do it to
now
it.
I'm gonna Entropy Strike this guy with
Oh.
my sword. I'm gonna swing it around like a cane and just whoop, like an uppercut.
Okay. I like it. Swing, Billy Madison, swing.
Happy Gilmore.
Alright, I'm gonna trust this dice. Ooh, I got a 12 plus whatever the hell my bonus is. Basic attack bonus.
It hits.
Yes.
Yeah, you good.
13, and then my... I always want to look this back up. Entropy Strike. Abilities. Entropy Strike. It is a... It just says target EAC. Could you read off what I need to roll for that so I can put it in here so I don't forget next time?
For Entropic Strike?
Yeah. It's like 1d3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It's not plus anything, right?
Please.
Is it like for your attack? Is it plus anything? Or your damage roll or your attack roll?
My damage roll.
1d3 plus your con modifier. And you can deal acid damage or bludgeoning damage or both.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so here we go. Oh, yeah.
Do you make that noise when you attack?
Yes. I got a 3 overall.
Okay.
So it was like a Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory cane twist with an uppercut.
That's a good one. I like that. Royal damage. Good stuff.
That's got my. Oh yeah, no, that's what it is. That's my damage. Is a 3.
Okay, I get you.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, you bring the cane up, and you see as you hit him, the energy around the sword wraps almost in a fluid kind of liquid manner, and it snaps his head back real hard. Doesn't kill him, but you can definitely see your combat experience. You know that you've definitely wounded him. He's even if he recovers, he'll never be the same after this fight. So it is now Shannon's turn. What do you got? Fearsome Dragon Lady, Melter of Brains, first of her name.
Shannon, Melter of Brains. I like that.
Here we go.
Sorry, I'm gonna turn that down. I don't know why I did that. I got so loud. All right, what'd you say, babe? Is that a good volume for you guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
Am I still at a disadvantage because they're standing so close to him?
Yes, because they are in melee combat with each other. Yes.
Yeah, you'd have to move to the left.
It's not disadvantage. You just have a -2 to your attack roll for it.
You were
Well, mechanically speaking, disadvantage is where you roll twice and take the worst roll. So.
Oh my god.
Words have meanings. I'm sorry. I just don't want you guys to be confused or confuse anybody who watches this. You rolled a what, babe? 15? That hits.
I think I'm at -3 though, so it's 12.
So hits.
Okay. I shot him with my pistol.
What's up?
I shot him with my pistol.
The pistol is 1d4.
Do I have any I think I do. Not the D3.
Can you guys hear her?
Hardly.
barely.
Yeah, you're super. Can you unplug and replug your mic or something? It's
No!
Whoa, I heard that.
I'll just talk louder. It's better.
No, there's a fizzing. It's not better.
Yeah, you're almost cutting out.
Yeah, there's static and
Are
stuff.
you in a tunnel?
Better.
I guess.
Yeah.
It's still hissing, but it's fine. We're almost at the end of the thing. We'll deal with it later.
Could you buy me a new headset?
Yeah, we'll get you a new headset.
I rolled a 1.
Okay. You hit him. He notices this. It's another glancing blow, but he definitely notices this one. The Arlo's hit definitely took him out of the battle focus, if you will. So yeah.
Brought back in reality.
You've messed up his system. The adrenaline's not helping him as much as it was. But he is going to go ahead and he doesn't have the will or the focus to change targets. He's just in a haze of pain and anger right now. So he is going to attack Arlo once again. Though they've done mostly nothing to you guys so far, he's upset.
What you mean? You fucking hurt.
Yeah, but that was everybody else. That was Dale. That was Dale tearing him up. Dale took care of that four-arm bastard. You might have 4 arms, but I'm gonna take you to school, boy. See what I can do with 2. He rolls a 16.
Jesus. That one does hit. This one's actually gonna do health damage, guys.
That is 7 points. Yes.
Jesus.
7 damage.
Yeah, that one did help.
There he goes.
You
Take
don't
that,
need help.
you dick. Trying to do my job, pay my bills. A-hole's breaking in here, messing everything up. And that is Poppy's turn. What's up, babe?
I'm confused why they're so mad about people coming in and making them do their job. Whether they want to just play poker all day.
Well, I mean, clearly,
We kind of went into their gangsters like back area without their approval. We're obviously not meant to be there.
Yeah, they're at work, but they're not up at the front. Like, they're not doing what the other two guys that you guys brutally murdered are doing. They're clearly like in between shifts currently, but they're still working. And you did break in, and you know you're not supposed to be there. So. You entered.
Anyway.
It's not a B and E, it's just an E. Okay.
Alright.
Poppy?
Use my pistol,
Okay.
and I'm gonna go for... Which hand is the club in?
His right hand.
Okay, I'm gonna go for his dominant arm and his shoulder.
Okay. With your pistol?
Yeah.
Okay. Do your worst, Onion Man.
It's a 12 natural.
Okay.
Plus...
Small waist.
Dex, right?
Dex for Rachel.
Oh, I forgot the
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So 15.
15? That hits. Roll your damage.
Pistol's 1d4. I think we're slowly getting the hang of all this crap.
Yeah.
It's a lot to like try to memorize.
It's a natural one. Do I add anything to it?
For the pistol,
I think it's just 1d4 for you guys.
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, so just one.
1 damage. You guys are nickel and diming this guy. He looks awful. He's singed. He's like bloodied. You can tell that Arlo like broke his jaw whenever he hit him, but he's still standing somehow. And he
Everything does take +4 for the attack. On our laser pistol, azimuth.
For the roll.
for the roll or the damage.
For the, it says attack and damage and type. It's under attack. +4.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that, but I don't know why it says that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because the damage roll is 1d4, the attack roll is your dex, so that's +1. Yeah, it's not +4. I don't know why it says that.
I realized that and I was like, what the heck?
Yeah.
Sorry. Do continue that.
Anyway.
Will we ever learn how to play this game? Tune in.
Alright. This is definitely the most tech issue riddled stream we've had so far, so at least we know our numbers. That is Arlo, your turn. Unless Poppy wants to move.
She does not.
This guy's got the club up and he's got like the fist up and he's like, I didn't hear no bell. He's like bleeding all over the place. This guy just wants to win or die. He doesn't care anymore.
Arlo's going to sheathe his sword and just straight punch him right in the throat with the entropic force.
Okay.
Or straight. Come on, hit him, baby. I got a 19. I don't care what my bonuses are. I hit the guy.
Doesn't hit. He's actually a monk. Yeah, no, you got him. All right. And
Let's go.
I will say, don't worry about it. He only has 1 health left. So how do you kill him?
Oh, we don't have a D3.
Slash roll.
Yes, I
Wow, you guys really just weren't paying attention, huh?
What?
What do you guys take your headphones off? I said he only has 1 health. I was like, just kill him. And you were like, all right, and then where's the thing? We'll just use this slash roll. I'm like, what are you?
Well, guess what? I still hit him with the 3.
Overkill.
It's so funny.
Fatality.
I was astonished. I was like, did they actually take their headphones off? Like, I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. No. All right, yeah. How do you kill old Sam the loyal? You don't know if he's
As
loyal.
he's falling down from me punching him in the throat, I grab him and put him on the ground very nicely and then cross his arms on his chest and salute him.
Oh, that's so sad.
It was a pleasure to fight you.
And he says nothing because his windpipe was crushed and he's already dead.
Adios, motherfucker!
You're just like freaking rude. Salute you and everything. You don't return my salute. What are you, an officer? No. What a dick. I'm glad you're dead. Spit on his corpse. Okay, that is the end of that fight. The music still pumps, as does the blood and adrenaline coursing through your bodies as this fight dies down. And you stand triumphant. Two of you stand over your enemies. Poppy, you're still probably about even with these guys. As they lay dead on the floor, or dying in one's case, maybe, who knows? What next?
God damn it. I'm gonna freaking heal.
Okay. You're gonna take your 10 minutes?
No, I've got a health potion.
Okay.
Yeah, I've taken so much freaking damage in this fight.
What do those also do? Screw it. We'll say that they do health and stamina just for ease, because I don't want you guys to be like, oh, I don't want to waste like 2 of them.
Oh, say less.
Yeah,
oh wait, at the same. Oh, hold on.
Yeah, like whatever you roll, because it's 1d4 or something like that.
Hey, is it 1d4? The thing on here says 1d8.
Yeah, 1d8. Yeah, sorry. I was just guessing. Honestly, I don't know what they're. And yeah, so fill your health up on that, and then whatever excess from that goes into your stamina. We'll just play it that way.
I'm fine with that. I'm completely fine with that.
Glad to hear it.
I got freaking rock'em sock'em in this fight, dude.
You got biffed and bapped, but that is sort of your job. You literally, when you picked that class, you said, I want to be able to defend people around me and take hits. So you've been doing it. Okay. What's up?
Research you had to go.
Right. Yeah, we're yeah. We gonna finish this up.
We want to search the bodies real quick before we call it a quit.
Yeah, we'll search some bodies. Maybe search the room.
Okay.
I'll search the room. While you guys search the room.
I was gonna come over here and start doing drugs.
Okay. Babe, do you want to just come in here so I can hear you? If you don't want to get up, that's fine, but...
Sure.
Okay.
I'll hop over there.
Tune in the stream, you're about to see Allie.
Get on stream.
Yeah, she's been on stream before. Okay.
Oh my god. I got a 25.
Nice. Nice. What's your plus to perception?
Fucking 7.
Okay, so these guys, on their loot, if you will, as you loot the corpses, they have pretty much the same thing as the other guys out front. Like, they're at work, they're not going to be having like tons of things on them. They had their pistol, they had a spare battery with 20 charges, if you want to snag those. 2 of them had one of those. The tall guy, his was empty for some reason. Maybe he's been spending time at the range. And then they had like their club, their pistol, all that stuff, obviously. And they each had a cred stick for 150 credits.
So within 3 people, each of them had one?
Yes.
Okay,
so 450 total, and then yeah, 450 credits total, and then 2 batteries with full charges.
Alright, I say that we just freaking split all the credits equally. Y'all can have the pistol stuff though. What are the stats on the club that he was using? Because he knocked the shit out of me at first.
So it is. It'll be different for you, but it's just a melee club. It's 1d6, so it's actually less than your sword.
I could just pick it up. Could I throw that? Is it like small enough to throw at somebody?
Usually not that bad. What's up? What do you say?
Is it small enough to throw at somebody?
Yes, but it won't deal 1d6 if you throw it at somebody.
Yeah, that's fine with me. I'll throw that in Tropic Strike on. Oh, I have to be touching it.
Yeah, that's a melee attack.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna pick it up anyway, just to carry it through this little mission area.
Okay.
I have multiple arms. I can do what I need to do.
Sounds good. And you guys also notice, like, obviously those, I searched the room with my 15, thank you. what was I about to actually say? You guys also notice around the room there are some like drugs, things like that are on those. You can take those if you'd like. Though you'll have to roll a culture check next session to see like what they are, if any of you like know what they are. +6. Gotcha, babe. That's pretty much all you guys find. You sort of know that like this equipment would be very expensive, but it would take like, you'd have to like come back and make a trip and things like that, and it's like just really not practical. So with that, that is the loot that you guys get. If you want to take the drugs or some of the alcohol, that's up to you. But the equipment, the like really expensive entertainment stuff, is probably going to be too heavy.
Arlo's going to. Can I roll a? Is there a way for me to tell what any of this stuff is?
What? The drugs or? Yeah, I mean you could roll.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that real quick because I'm trying to find like what the most used substance is. Like if I could tell what the most used substance is in the room that we have, so I might be able to take that in my little arm.
Okay. You mean like what like the most like common street drug is, or like what the like what
best
they have
retail wise? Like if I were to grab something out, oh my god, it doesn't even matter. If I were to grab something out of here, just one thing, like what Arlo would take, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
Really good culture wise. I got 11 overall. Does that give me any insight?
Yeah, so you know that some of the like the syringes are probably like they require some care to handle. Like you can't just put it in your arm. You're gonna open your arm and it's gonna be shattered or whatever in there, and that's gonna be a problem. The baggies look pretty sealed. The powder is probably something that you could take, and there's like baggies of pills and things like that. In addition to some like you assume alcoholic beverages that are around in like little like almost like the ones you get on planes. They're like little shots. You can tell that those are for like spice up drinks.
Any of the powders, the bag
they have like serial numbers and stuff like that, like SKU numbers almost. But yeah, there's no like, it doesn't say space cocaine $1,300 or anything like that. So
I got you. I'm just gonna take one little baggie and just put it in my little arm compartment for later.
Now these are like, I'm not talking like a Ziploc bag. These are like little baggies. So like 5 of these is like a light bulb. So.
Okay, then yeah, let me take like 5 of them.
Yeah, you can take 5 and put it in your arm without like putting any extra pressure on the bags and like risking like a explosion. Yes, like dime bags, babe. Exactly. Ali said, "Did we find any clues about the woman we were looking for? What was her name?" It was Ferani Nadaz. But yeah, there was nothing on these guys. Like they work here, and you know that she like owns and runs the club, but they didn't have like a "this is her one weakness" like that kind of thing. I learned about dime bags on TV. Whatever, you don't have to explain yourself to me. I'm just curious where all that money comes from that we buy our stuff with. But yeah, that's what you guys find so far. All right. Well, with that, that is the end of the stream, and I will see you guys next week.
Gotcha.
All right.
See ya.
Been a blast.